Now, from the desert's news leader, you're watching the Find Food Bank Telethon on News Channel 3. Let's end hunger today, tomorrow, and for a lifetime.
Hey Coachella Valley, thank you so much for your support during this year's Find Food Bank Telethon. Last year, we were able to raise over $300,000 to help those in the Valley who are food insecure. But I think we can beat it this year.
There she is, this past year's American Idol winner, Indio's own Abby Carter, kicking off this annual Find Food Bank Telethon with a call to action. And a very good evening to you. I'm News Channel 3's Jeff Stahl, along with my good friend Hernan Quintes from Telemundo Channel 15, and meteorologist Katie Bohr joining you for the next hour here. Thanks for joining us as we kick off this 15th annual Find Food Bank Telethon. Let's end hunger today, tomorrow, and for a lifetime. Hernan.
Precisely, Jeff. Find Food Bank does great work not only here in the Coachella Valley but also in the high desert. It works to prevent the causes of food insecurities.
And, you know, we think this is going to be a really inspiring hour of television, so we want you to stick with us because we're going to have a number of live performances. We're going to talk to some of these volunteers here. We've got student theater groups as well as some contemporary dancers, even a magician. So you want to stick with us until the very end.
Okay, well, let's start right here in the brand new expansion warehouse, joined with Find CEO Debbie Espinoza. What an amazing building here.
We are so excited for this evening and this 15th annual telethon. We're going to have the community and all of the people that are here tonight be able to help us raise some necessary funds to put out that 20 million pounds of food annually every year to the community, serve over 125,000 people on average every month, and to make sure that Find Food Bank stays strong by building this new expansion facility that will help us continually serve and never have to turn food away.
It's looking like people are already on board. Let's come on over. Let's take a look at the big board. The money that's already been raised here, Debbie, look at this, $19,037. What do you say about that?
What an amazing start. And I know that KESQ News Channel 3 has already been allowing us to talk about this telethon since this morning, and it's just amazing to see how many people since 5 a.m. this morning have already been supporting us to make sure that people know where their next meal is coming from.
Okay, well, it's pretty exciting, and people already showing that they support the cause. We're starting off some pretty incredible support here as well. Private donors, George and Ellen Badovic, they are doing a match of $25,000. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, George and Ellen Badovic are amazing people. They're La Quinta residents that have been longtime supporters of Find Food Bank. George Badovic is on our board of directors for Find Food Bank, and their generosity has just been so amazing, both by their time, their talent, and their funds. So we really appreciate it, and I know that they have a special message for us too as well.
Let's hear that message.
We're excited to kick off the 15th annual telethon with a personal donation, and we encourage the local community to join us. For every dollar donated tonight, we will match up to $25,000 so that Find Food Bank can distribute up to 200,000 meals. So we encourage you to call in to double your impact and help end food insecurity in the Valley.
Find's mission to end hunger is near and dear to our hearts. We ask you to join us to raise crucial funds necessary for our expansion with our new warehouse, as well as a continuation of the community programs.
So please call in to double your donation and impact and help end food insecurity in the Valley for years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
George and Ellen Badovic there. Wow, that's amazing. And again, their donation number is going to be added to the big board right here at the end of the show. So you can call right now or scan that QR code on your screen, the number to call 775-3663. A lot of wonderful organizations have really teamed together to make this all happen.
Absolutely. In order for all of the donations to be used for programs and operations and to continue to help lift this building, we've had a lot of donors help put this telethon on. First of all, KSQ News Channel 3, of course, amazing amazing sponsors now for 15 years. We have Alpha Media, Heirloom Craft Kitchen, Hadley Date Gardens, Lightworks of California, all of our donors that are calling in tonight. Of course, our wonderful volunteers that are here answering the phones and getting everything set up. And of course, the Fine Food Bank staff. Couldn't do it without them.
So many really enthusiastic volunteers. It's inspiring to see. They've been coming in. They've been making sure everything is in just the right place tonight. It's so cool to see so many people caring so much. And the goal here is to help people around the Coachella Valley that literally may not know where their next meal is coming from.
Absolutely. We have people every day that are making choices between paying for food or paying for their medicines, paying their rent or paying for food. And a lot of the times the food and the medicines went out because they can't get those as free resources. But we can provide those resources of food for free so they don't have to make those choices anymore. They can get those items and they can also eat and not have to skip 1 to 2 days sometimes of not eating. And we don't want that to happen in our valley. And I know all the people that I just named are volunteers and this lovely community that's been making the telethon successful for the last 15 years. I know they're going to come through for us again this year.
And the money that's raised tonight is really going to go a long way towards completing this beautiful building. It's already nice looking, but it's going to be filled with racks and hopefully a lot of food here.
We have a little bit more to go on the fundraising, and so everybody that calls in or goes online or scans that QR code tonight, all of those donations that are coming in tonight from our community, those are going to go towards this building. And anybody that gives $1,000 or more, we will make sure that your name lives forever in this building too as well. But everybody that donates tonight will be recognized online because we want to give everybody recognition. No gift is too small, no gift is too large. This is where the community comes together to say we don't want anyone to feel like they are alone.
That is so cool. Now, your financial support, it's your help that's going to help this happen, along with all of your donations. They're helping complete this project, the capital campaign. Last summer, Fine Food Bank began the process. This was a dusty, dirty lot, right? And now tonight we're standing in a beautiful new building. News Channel 3's Allie Anthony has more on this new warehouse and how it's going to help create Fine's new food security campus. Take a look.
The walls coming up on a brand new facility. Fine Food Bank is bringing in double the amount of food that their current building is able to process. So this new construction is a must when it comes to storing and supplying food for those in need.
In 2009, we built a 35,000 square foot facility that was able to process about 10 million pounds of food. Well, we're at 20 million pounds of food right now, so double the capacity.
They broke ground on this project back in the summer, and it's expected to be finished by Q1 of 2025. It'll take all hands on deck to complete a project of this size. It's over 40,000 square feet.
We will see over 200 individual people come through the project, from the landscapers to our drywallers to our concrete crews to my crews.
And the food security campus is not only going to feed our community, but it'll also support professional growth. A number of programs like a workforce development offering will teach people about warehouse operations.
All of that to not just be able to help them feed themselves today through the food we distribute, but also to be able to develop professional skills, to be able to help them get better jobs to improve life in order for them to become more independent and food secure.
It's a $10 million project. $8 million of those dollars came from capital partners. But the additional $2 million is being raised right now. Find is asking for support from the community to make the completion of this project possible.
This is where we ask the community to help be part of creating food security for all by helping us build this campus.
In Indio, Allie Anthony, News Channel 3.
Not getting any cues. Okay, and it's been a massive project. It's been amazing to see this all come into fruition. Again, scan that QR code on your screen to make it happen, to finish this project, or call 775-3663. Let's go upstairs now to Hernan, who is in the phone bank where a lot of action is underway. Hey, Hernan.
Hey, Jeb. Yes, precisely. Look, it's a full house here, and we have people from all over the Coachella Valley. We have Michael O'Keefe from Rancho Mirage Council member, Mayor Nancy Ross. We have George Betchavik from Fine Food Bank Giving Society. We have Supervisor. We have Miller. We have the Congressman. We have Karen back there. So we have a full house, and also we have Indian Wells, of course, Coachella, and Palm Springs. But listen, I'm now joined by Jason Stewart, local comedian and actor, who's here precisely.
Hello,
look at
fine
this.
food bank.
Of course, what else would you expect? Jason, this is not your first time doing this. Tell us, why is it important that people participate?
Because it's important that everybody gets to have a cooked meal all the time. People, it's important that everyone gets to eat. That's why I'm here. So everybody in this country, because this is a really rich country, right? We should all have food.
And this is not your first time, like you mentioned. I know that in LA you also help promote people donating. And so can you please make that invite once again, have people call or scan that QR code?
Say that again?
No comprende.
So how they would help people in Los Angeles? Well, here I live in the Coachella Valley now. So hold on just a quick second. Tell them, hold on a second. It's 760-775-3663. Call that number. You'll speak to a senator or a congressperson. I don't know. They were all rushing to take the phone calls.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jason, and thank you for helping us promote this event.
It's important. Please, if anybody can help, this is important so people actually don't have food insecurity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much once again. Thank you. Well, listen, a study by Feeding America shows food insecurity in the Coachella Valley is more than 3% higher than our state average. Earlier, I dug deeper into that study and the impact on local communities. Take a listen. Food insecurity. It's here where people across the valley come to get help. Volunteers working for change, as the expiration of many pandemic-era programs and high prices at the grocery store take a toll on families. Feeding America, the nationwide network of food banks, annual Map the Meal Gap study revealed the local level estimates of food insecurity and food costs for every county and congressional districts across the nation.
When this report was released a couple of months ago, the statistics that we're showing specifically for our Coachella Valley area is that we are approximately 3.5% higher in the food insecurity rates than the state of California's average.
While the food insecurity in the state is approximately 12.5%, here in the Coachella Valley is at 16%. The reason? Location.
The Coachella Valley is a rural area in the state of California, and as we know, with many of the rural areas across the United States, they have a higher disproportional rate of food insecurity than that of the urban areas.
Nearby metropolitan areas such as LA, Orange County, and San Diego counties see more economic opportunities, therefore, drives the Coachella Valley's food insecurity rate up.
So 1 out of every 6 people in the Coachella Valley, based on the study that we're seeing, is food insecure, at risk of being food insecure, while the national average is actually 1 in 7.
Behind those numbers are families, fathers, mothers, and children needing a helping hand, thankful to not go to bed hungry.
Donating dollars to be able to help us pay for gas, electricity, to be able to keep our operations running, by donating food to make sure that we're fully stocked up, and by also volunteering.
You know, hunger is unnecessary, and I know economics are really hard, and everybody deserves food. Food is a human right. Well, this program takes 2,000 volunteers to process 20 million pounds of food every year, which is distributed in 150 locations here in the Coachella Valley. Now, I'm joined by Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz. Thank you so much for being here, Congressman. And this is an important event. You were here last year. What is the message that you would like to tell our viewers?
Well, the message is that we have 1 out of 6 people in the Coachella Valley who suffer from food insecurity. What does that mean? That means that a family at some point during the year doesn't know if they're going to have a next meal or where they're going to get their next meal. That means that there are many people, thousands of people here that are hungry chronically because of their stress and inability to get food. And I know that there's so many people who care times are tough right now. The cost of living and groceries are really high. We have an administration that's going to be cutting food support and supplemental nutrition assistance program. So individuals are even going to have higher food insecurity and hunger during these next few months and years, actually.
So please do make the invite to people to call in or scan that QR code.
This is our opportunity to put our faith in action. I'm a Christian. I've been instructed to feed the hungry, to take care of our neighbors. This is putting your faith in action and calling in and contributing so that we empower Find Food Bank to feed the hungry in our communities.
Thank you so much, Congressman. And please go back and answer those phone calls. And I also want to thank Supervisor Perez, who was right here as well, doing a great job. Supervisor, what are people telling you when you answer the phone call?
Well, listen, I just got a phone call now. I got a phone, and I really appreciate the fact that people are calling from everywhere. But this individual specifically called from Desert Hot Springs, and he made reference to the telethon. He saw us on the news. But aside from that, he heard it from his pastor at the Episcopal Church in Desert Hot Springs, Reverend Butler, actually, who made the announcement. And so that's what makes this even more awesome, if you will. The fact is that people know about this telethon. This is not the first one. We're going to have many more to come. I understand this is the 15 years, and we're going to continue to raise as much money as we possibly can.
Supervisor, thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now we'll send it back to Jeff in the new warehouse. Jeff, tell us what's up over there.
Okay, thanks, Hernan. It's good to be back. And I'm joined right now with Colleen Pace. Colleen is the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at Visit Greater Palm Springs, a wonderful organization promoting visiting tourism to the Coachella Valley. We do so much work for bringing people in. And you guys have a really cool donation to make.
We do. We're so excited and proud to be here and support the mission that no one in our community should go hungry. So we're really honored to present this check to the Find Food Bank. We believe providing meals to people in need really uplifts our community and our residents and our workforce. So this is the check that we have to present.
Colleen, this is a serious donation, $19,979 from Visit Greater Palm Springs. This is a great check. We could take this to the bank. $19,000. Thank you so much. Wonderful to have your support to help people right here in the Coachella Valley.
Thank you, and thank you to Mayor Linda Evans for joining. She's also part of our JPA board and here to support as well. So thank you for joining me.
And that check's a heavy check, so thank you for bringing it into the shot. We appreciate it. It's a big job here. Let's go back to Katie. Now, Katie's in the main warehouse, and we have some entertainment tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We're in the old warehouse. And before I introduce our first act of the night, I want you to do a favor for me. I want you at home right now to stop what you're doing, to pull out your phone. I know everyone has their phone on. Take that camera option, open up your phone, and scan the QR code when we are about to watch this dance performance here. Our first act is from Palm Desert High School. It is a group of professional theater students here who will amaze you with not only their passion for acting and dance, but their passion right here for the community in their latest performance of Welcome to the Wild West.
Welcome to the Wild West. Welcome to the Wild West. There's so many things that I want to do. Have a laugh and chill with some friends. Even nod to those that offend. As an outlaw, it's important to know how to put on a show and how to smart your pose. In my younger days, that worked out fine. And me and my crew are mighty sublime. Welcome to the Wild West. Welcome to the Wild West. But then, when the trouble comes to an end, I'll have to pay a pretty big price, which makes me roll the dice for a little piece of advice. breathe. If I pick on that man, what should I do? Should I let him leave or let him through? If I pick on that man, what should I do? Should I let him leave or let him through? Should I pursue him if he begins to prove? Oh, what to choose? Oh, what to choose?
All right, thank you so much, guys. Great performance of the Wild Wild West. We have people here in our warehouse. I am not even hearing a round of applause, but I feel like we should be giving them a round of applause right now. Seniors from Palm Desert High School. Guys, thank you so much, not just to you, but also to your director and for being out here with us today. Obviously, today is a very big and special day for Find and for our community, so I'll send it inside to Jeff.
Okay, thank you, Katie. It's great to be back. And again, we've got another big donation. They're just rolling in tonight. We're here with Desert Care Network. Richard Ramhoff is the the director of marketing for Desert Care Network. Great to have you here, and look at this check.
Yes, well, we're very proud to once again be sponsoring the telethon. Desert Care Network, which is our 3 hospitals, Desert Regional, JFK Memorial Hospital in Indio, and High Desert and Joshua Tree. Every year we like to donate to Find because, you know, having healthy nutrition is part of healthcare. Yeah. And when people leave the hospital, they need to stay healthy outside the hospital. So we like to donate here. We also have every June a cereal drive so that we can help contribute to Find both cereal and donations to help the school programs that Find runs in the summertime when schools are out and kids need nutrition in the summertime hours. So we're very proud to do it, and we've been doing it for many years. Here we are again.
Healthy nutrition, healthy meals make healthy people, and we hear that in the news all the time. So $10,000 to the Find Food Bank from Desert Care Network, and thank you, Linda. Again, these checks are heavy. They're not easy to lift, so we need the extra manpower. So thank you so much for being here as well, and you are part of Desert Care Network as well. So we appreciate both of you being here tonight. Can we take a look at the big board here? Take a look at this, $51,999. It's soaring up. You can call now. Give that number a call or scan that QR code on the screen right now, and let's bring in some money for Find Food Bank during the telethon. Let's go back to Hernan back at the phone bank. The message of giving is really getting heated up there. Good evening again, Hernan.
Hello, Jeff. Precisely, the phones keep ringing and ringing nonstop. And as I mentioned earlier, people are excited. It's a full house here. But also, I remember that last year we raised, I think, a little bit over $300,000. I think that's a really good challenge for all of us to make sure that we beat that record from last year. And listen, there's a Find Food Bank program that's really helping grow and develop student leaders. News Channel 3 Maria Garcia has more on its Youth Advisory Commission program. Listen.
One takeaway I did gain from the Find Food Bank is what one person might take for granted, another may not have. So it has made me more appreciative of what I have.
Itzel Vasquez is one of many high school students that are a part of Find's Youth Advisory Commission. Vasquez, along with other students, talk about what food insecurity means to them.
Food insecurity in today's world is seen as parents tirelessly working day and night to have a warm meal at the table for their families, and it has become all too common. And for countless families, this is a constant source of anxiety.
We get to come together and think about stuff for the community, like to help out in the warehouse for people who need food. And food insecurity to me is not being sure if you're going to have food for a day, a month, or a week.
A program that was created in 2022 helps elevate the skills of youth leaders in the Valley while applying new solutions to child hunger in our community. Now that over 80% of students across the 3 school districts qualify for free/reduced lunch.
The Find Youth Advisory Commission is a group of driven students from high schools all around the Valley. We have about 2 students from almost every high school around the Valley. And we serve as the voice for students that suffer from food insecurity.
Students meet every other month at Find's headquarters. Once they complete the program and graduate from high school, they are rewarded with a scholarship.
It will help with the cost of some school materials that I might have, but it also helps serve as motivation and an investment in my future that I do have a 13-year-long educational journey ahead of me.
For Vasquez, volunteering for FIND will help her with her future career as an interventional radiologist.
But we all come together sharing a common goal, which is to help the Coachella Valley. So I feel with interventional radiology, I have gained almost a sense of compassion and commitment to what I want to become.
In Indio, Maria Garcia, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Maria. And tonight, some of those members are joining us here tonight. We're going to send it over to Katie in the warehouse with those members of the Youth Advisory Commission program. Katie, take it away.
Yeah, we're here with Jason Stewart, who is not technically a part of the Youth Advisory Committee.
I just have a question. Is 2002, is that expired yet? It doesn't matter.
We'll find something that is not expired, but
I have things that are older in my house.
So we're going to be here with the Youth Advisory Commission Chair, Itzel Vasquez. Tell us why you guys have this Youth Advisory Commission that comes out here and helps out with the Fine Food Bank.
Yeah, so we come together to help work on directly alleviating food insecurity. So I think our main mission is to provide a source of support and also obviously provide a source of nutrition to those who need it the most.
And how often do you guys come out here, and what kinds of things do you guys do to support the community?
Yeah, so we meet once a month via Zoom, or sometimes we come to the warehouse and we package food like you see right now, or we meet on Zoom to try to work on strategies on how to better our commission as a whole.
Okay, and some of the students from, these are all seniors from around, or not seniors, but students from around the entire Coachella Valley.
Well, some of us just...
Some of you, I said some of you are seniors, but...
Mean, very mean.
But a lot of local schools need this kind of help. They not only run their own food donation drives, but also some of the kids and the families benefit from the food bank, right?
Correct, yeah. We try to help as much as we can. So sometimes it's our very own peers who need that help. And I think seeing a familiar face is always better to reach out for.
Yeah, so I love that. It's all so Tarp. Let's our cameraman Tarp. I want to show what we're doing here down the line. We're kind of sorting all of these. This is one of the tasks that some of the Youth Advisory is a part of, and they do a number of different things here in the community, including creating these senior boxes. They do some sorting. They do all sorts of different things, and it's a really cool opportunity for them to all get involved, especially like what Itzel was saying, because a lot of them are directly impacted. A lot of their classmates and their friends are impacted or have food insecurity themselves. So it's so important. Before we let you go, I want to talk to another friend here. We have Andy Hubka, and are your daughters here as well?
Yes, I have Lily and Riley here.
Okay, tell us about why you guys are involved with the food bank. And you can keep sorting.
You sort, I'll talk. So the girls and I have been doing this for about 6 years now. Since our family is in the restaurant business, we wanted to get involved with a group in town that helped food insecure families. This is the perfect thing for us. So when they were little, they would come every year and bring their allowance money. And then over the years, we worked up to $5,000, $10,000 worth of donations every year. And this is the first year they're old enough to work the sorting line. So it's pretty exciting.
How important is it that your kids are involved in something like this? Do they know that kind of impact that they're making?
I think so. I mean, I think every year that goes by, they see how important it is. When they were little, they probably didn't get it when they were putting their quarters in the piggy bank jar. But I think now they really understand. Look at this undertaking. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, and as we've learned, quarters, dollars, every little thing makes such a big difference. What do you think of all of this? Are you happy to be a part of this Find Food Bank? I was going to say telethon, but it's not just the telethon, because you guys are here all the time.
Honestly, it's amazing, to be doing this at such a young age and to be working with my family as well. Honestly, I love this experience.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being a part of what we're doing out here and for helping out. It's just a really great example of how the youth is involved in the community here and how they're involved with programs, including the programs that we have here at Find Food Bank. And again, one of which is the senior boxes, which they put together several times a week, and the sorting that is out here. And we're still sorting out your career, Jason.
I'm trying. Can I have some minute rice? I don't have time to stop by the market.
Okay, you can
I'm kidding. It's really, really important to give back. It really is. It's important because a lot of people are going to have a lot of trouble in the next couple of years. So this is really an incredible organization, and I feel it's a gift to be here. It really is.
Well, you are a gift. Local comedian Jason Stewart, we appreciate you being out here as well. We are going to continue to keep sorting here in the old warehouse. In the meantime, though, I'm going to send it back over to Jeff in the new warehouse.
I'm not old.
Hey, thank you, Katie. I'm just kind of, this place is huge. I'm told it's something like 40,000 square feet in this new warehouse expansion for Find Food Bank. And we've got another major sponsor to tell you about, Intersect Power, with a $25,000 donation. Here's their special message. Take a look.
We're very excited to have Intersect Power be one of Find Food Bank's newest partners, ending hunger in some of our most remote and rural areas here in Blythe and Desert Center.
How many families is this one? Got another one family in the white pickup. The heavier stuff first.
It's important that we listen and help serve the communities in which we're involved in.
4 per family.
Intersect Power, thank you so much. Thanks so much, Intersect Power, for that $25,000 donation. Back with Find CEO Debbie Espinosa. People are very generous.
Yes, absolutely. And with Intersect Power's donation, you know, they're very much interested in making sure that our entire region that we serve, including the most rural areas of Desert Center all the way out to Blythe, are taken care of. And so a lot of their donation ensures that we have the logistical capabilities to be able to make it all the way out there with the necessary food support for some of our most vulnerable populations, those ones that are living there that really don't have a lot of resources around them.
Yeah. Well, $25,000, it will go a long way. What do they say? A dollar can provide 4 meals.
Yes, $1 can provide up to 4 meals. And so we have one of the best statistics of service with regards to just really being able to stretch people's money to give the most impact into the community.
That is just so amazing. You want to take another look at the big board? Let's see. Come on over. Let's see what we got here.
Wow, $77,391. This is so amazing.
Wow, we started out with, well, zero. 19,000 when we went on the air about 31 minutes ago. Impressive.
And we're already here at this, but we need people to keep calling in. You know, we raised over $300,000 last year, and we are hoping to do either equal to that or more this year. But it's through the generosity of this community where people are really saying, we don't want anybody to get left behind.
Yeah, it's impressive to see, inspiring tonight. I'm inspired. $77,000 worth of inspiration here. Let's go back to Katie, who has some more entertainment. In fact, I hear she has a trick up her sleeve. Katie.
Well, thankfully, I'm not going to be juggling or anything like that. But yeah, we've been running around this old warehouse, and I'm joined here with La Quinta Mayor Linda Evans. And Linda, you couldn't hear because they were just saying in our ear, but right now the total is up to over $77,000. So that's exciting. And we want you to introduce our next big act for the evening. Who's helping us out?
Absolutely. I'm so proud to introduce Jeff Hobson. Jeff Hobson is at Marvin's Magic Theater in La Quinta. It's on Washington Street near the theater and Livestream Blood Bank. If you haven't been to Marvin's Magic Theater, you need to go. It's an amazing place full of magic, magicians from the Magic Castle in Hollywood and throughout the country, and it's a very special treat that Jeff is going to do a magic preparation for us.
All right, let's send it over to Jeff.
Hi, this is Jeff Hobson from Marvin's Magic Theater here at the Find Food Bank. Going to do a little bit of magic for you, maybe even explain how some magic is done. Here I have a very large playing card. Now I say it's a really large playing card because some of you looking at your screens might say, ooh, that's a tiny magician. Yeah, no. It's just a very large playing card. It happens to be this playing card. So I'm going to keep this playing card close to my chest right over here. So take a look at it. There it is. One more look at it. There it is. And I keep it over here by my chest. I have a few other cards in my pocket. And I'd like to show these to you. And no matter which one you pick, magically, we might find that it matches this big card I have in my hand. So why don't you point to one of the cards? Go ahead, you point to one of the cards. Which one would you like? You like that one? Oh, that's very nice. Would you like one over here? Go, just come on in. There you go. Oh, that one's a good one. Anyone else would like to choose which card you think would match this big card? My gosh, you know what? You're all right. Oh, I know. That's a silly trick, isn't it? I know. They're all the same. I know. Nobody likes that trick. And no matter which card you would have picked would have been the one. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Silly. Yeah. However, if I were to take these cards and tap this card, something else happens magically. And that is that no matter which card you would have really chosen, it doesn't matter, because you've all would have been absolutely correct. Yeah, huh? Gee, that's magical. And it's magical that you make a donation to the Fine Food Bank. And thank you.
All right, that was magical. Jeff Hobson from the Marvin's Magic Theater. And, of course, a donation here to the Fine Food Bank would be magical as well. We want to go from one Jeff to another Jeff. Let's send it across the street over to Jeff Stahl.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Katie. And I love seeing the magic here on TV. It's a magical evening indeed. We've got more exciting news here. Desert Oasis Healthcare joining us with a major donation. Take a look at this. $15,000. It's a smaller check in size, but this is a pretty good sized donation. $15,000 from, again, Desert Oasis Healthcare. Let's hear from them.
And on behalf of Desert Oasis Healthcare, I want to thank the Fine Food Bank for the incredible work you're doing in the community to end hunger. It is truly so powerful to see the way that you show up for the community, for people who rely on you, who turn to you, and who truly need you to make sure that they don't go to bed hungry at night. I know as a journalist, I've been there many times to your location in Indio, and it is always so awe-inspiring to see the way that your team truly looks at this as more than just a job. It's very evidently very personal for all of you. I know Desert Oasis Healthcare is truly honored to get to support in this way and help with this critical work. DOHC is so proud and honored, I must say, to donate $15,000 to support the critical work you're doing. Again, on behalf of DOHC, we commend you, we thank you, and we're here for you.
And it's good for $15,000. Again, a big thanks to Desert Oasis Healthcare. And again, Bill Sanchez is the general contractor. You built this building. Thank you for being here tonight and helping us with this.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be part of such an amazing project and an amazing group.
How long did it? Well, I guess it took less than a year, but a lot of work. A lot of local builders got jobs doing this.
It did. It took us 10 months to get to this stage. We'll be turning it over here in a couple of weeks once we get power from our local power company. We have been hiring, or one of the goals was to hire local contractors. So with that said, we employed about 350 employees, and of those, 88% were local or workers that work or that live in the Coachella Valley.
That's impressive, Bill. And again, local jobs, local people working. It's good for the economy. It's good for putting food on the table at night.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be here.
Okay. Bill Sanchez, again, the general contractor who helped put this place up and is almost done with the job and will finish the job with your help as well. Let's go back to Hernan upstairs at the phone bank where people are showing that they care and find helping the Coachella Valley. Hernan.
Yes, they sure are. The phones are ringing, like you mentioned, and it's important to emphasize once again the importance of this telethon. And listen, helping those who are isolated and unable to help themselves. That's the goal from those delivering food for Fine Food Bank. Maria Garcia has that story.
Friend is one of those volunteers delivering food right to their doorstep.
I come in here once a week and pick up food, and I bring that food in my car to people in their homes.
When he started volunteering, he had no idea just how many people struggle with food insecurity.
Here we are serving about 4,500 seniors a month.
Fine Food Bank delivers boxes of fresh produce, proteins, and other sustainable food items every other week.
We thank everyone who is involved.
Good Friend says he is grateful to deliver food for others in need, and at times feeling emotional for the impact the program has on the most vulnerable.
These people live 20 miles from me. They're working. They can't put enough food on the table to eat. Something's wrong. And so I view Fine Food Bank as part of the solution.
Maria Garcia, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Maria. And now I'm joined by Lorena Moro-King, who oversees the Fine Senior Program. Welcome, Lorena, and tell us again the importance of this program for our seniors.
So yes, Fine Food Bank is able to serve seniors through two programs. One, which is our CSFP USDA commodity program. This program serves 4,300 seniors a month by providing 32 pounds of food, of shelf-stable products. We also run a homebound delivery program, which offers assistance to seniors with mobility issues, and we're always looking for volunteers to support that effort. We serve about 220 seniors a month through that program.
And I remember going on a ride on one of those visits, and it was incredible to see their expressions and their gratitude to people from Fine delivering those products. So please make the invite once again for people to either volunteer or donate.
Yes, I invite all of you guys to donate today to this very important cause. Seniors make up a valuable part of our community, and they're one of the highest populations that Fine Food Bank serves.
Can you repeat that number?
We serve about 4,300 a month. We also serve with our CSFP program, and we also serve 220 individuals through our homebound delivery program.
Thank you so much for all you do as well. Thank you. All right, Jeff, back to you.
Okay, sounds good, Hernan. Thank you so much. And again, we are here and very excited because we've got a major check presentation now to give. It's from the city of La Quinta, and we'll be joined here shortly. La Quinta's Mayor Linda Evans is going to join us. We're told that she has been cute. Here she comes. She's literally running, and this is good because we are live, and she's got a very heavy check. Here you go, Linda.
I've got my Mayor Pro Tem with me.
Great to have you guys here. Let's look at the amazing check here. $60,000 from, again, the city of La Quinta support Fine Food Bank. And I know you guys are going to be a little bit out of breath. They were upstairs at the phone bank helping take calls. Thanks for being here.
Oh my gosh, this is an amazing experience, and I also am on the board. I've been on the board for the last 10 years, and it's an amazing organization. For us to be able to see the success of this new addition to the Fine Food Bank, first of all, it just displays the need, but it also helps to display the care that we receive and the amount of money and the support that we get. So everything that you provide to us back to this organization goes to so many people. And this is huge. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Well,
Mayor Evans, and again, $60,000. The city's been doing this for a number of years. You guys have always made this a priority.
Absolutely. And not only to help our residents, our staff gets involved in helping pack and serve food to our affordable housing developments. And if we can help offset the needs of our La Quinta residents, then the overflow will help the entire Coachella Valley. And it helps Fine overall because we're a team and we need a healthy community. Not just our city, but all the cities. So we're happy to support Fine.
Okay, well, again, it's impressive. Fine Food Bank, another $60,000. You guys want to, let's kind of inch over and take another look at the big board because this is kind of exciting. This makes a huge impact on the board. $158,000, $411. Wow, the City of La Quinta, a huge sponsor here. We appreciate the support from the City of La Quinta, and the numbers right there you can call if you would like to add to this donation total tonight. It's pretty impressive and a really wonderful thing to see. Debbie, is Debbie here? Let's have you step up here too, Debbie, because in February we hosted a telethon with Fine to help support the LA fire victims, and you've got a special message for them. Let's get into the light so we get the good light here. We'll stand next to this big, beautiful check here.
Yes, we're very excited. Michael Flood, the CEO of LA Regional Food Bank, is sending a special message down to us that they'll see in a second. But, it's important. This warehouse, this expansion facility and workforce development center, it's important not just for the everyday, but for disasters. We built it this big because if there should be any kind of natural disaster, we will receive federal food, we'll receive state food, and we need what's called surge capacity. So when millions of pounds of food are being sent here, we don't want to have to turn anything away. We want to be able to take it in for our entire community at that point in time because everybody in this valley can be in need, just like we saw during the LA fires.
Okay, well, let's hear that message from LA Regional Food Bank, message from Michael Flood. Let's hear from Michael now.
Hi, my name is Michael Flood, President and CEO of the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank. Thank you for your support during the recent LA wildfires. It made a huge difference in our response. Now I encourage you to extend the same support to your local food bank. Your contribution towards the new food bank expansion building will strengthen FIND's emergency response to feed people in times of crisis and every day throughout the year. Please help your community as much as you've helped ours. Do it before disaster strikes so you're prepared.
Okay, thank you again, LA Food Bank, the regional food bank there for the support as well, and Michael for that message as well. Let's go back upstairs to the phone banks. Hernan has been manning the phones and monitoring the situation. A lot of people calling in tonight, Hernan.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people are calling, and I'm listening to conversations behind me. The mayor of Cathedral City is behind me, also Supervisor Perez, Mayor Glenn Miller, and my colleague Garrett who, as well, Karina Quintanilla, Indian Wells Mayor, Councilmember Señor Dr. Figueroa, and Noemi Soto, our newest council member from Palm Springs. Thank you all for being here today. And listen, let me tell you a little bit more about the other programs that Fine Food Bank has. It's to do with the CalFresh and other programs to become more independent. Again, Maria Garcia has this story.
Fine Food Bank's mobile markets distribute food to those who need it most. But that's not the only way Fine gives back. They help locals apply to programs like CalFresh and other outreach services. Their services also help seniors, like Juana Bautista Lopez, who lives by herself and needs the extra help. A few years back, she hurt her hand working in the fields. She says it's hard to make ends meet.
We have to eat right, but it really helps us. It doesn't hurt to receive assistance.
Their outreach team is available for any questions and concerns to those who need it.
Every eligible household member is eligible for up to $291 in CalFresh benefits. So if you qualify or may qualify, I would encourage you to contact FIND and their outreach team to be able to access those benefits.
Reporting in Thermal, Maria Garcia, News Channel 3.
As you can see, all those important programs for Fine Food Bank, and it's thanks to your support that all these programs are possible. We'll send it back to Katie now.
Yeah, Hernan, thank you so much. We are in the old warehouse, and right now I am joined by Michael O'Keefe, the a city council member for Rancho Mirage. Michael, tell us why this food bank telethon is so important.
Well, considering things that are going on today, it's more important than ever. Fine Food Bank provides food for more than 125,000 folks a month, and all of that's being cut and questioned about, so it's really important that we support this organization.
And speaking of supporting our community, you're introducing a group here today, our next act. Who are you introducing tonight?
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce to everyone Rancho Mirage's very own dance group. It's called In Movement Dance, and these are young folks whose mission is to inspire people of all ages to get up and move and to dance. And tonight they're going to perform a routine that has been especially choreographed for this telethon.
All right. Guys, take it away.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind souls. She tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. As cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars, so you're beautiful. With stars, and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing.
you so much. That was In Movement Dance, and they are here, of course, supporting Find Food Bank. So we are getting close to the end of the telethon, which means right now we got to send it back to the new warehouse. Jeff, I'll send it over to you.
Okay, Katie, and La Quinta's mayor, Linda Evans, when they gave that $60,000 check, she said, we need to challenge the other cities, and let's see if they can put some money up. So that $60,000 from the city of La Quinta, quite impressive as far as tonight's donations go. Let's see if some other cities around the valley can respond here. Debbie, we've got some really big donations here. Tell us about this latest new sponsor here.
Well, they're not a new sponsor.
Or not new.
But they're actually one of our longest standing sponsors here in the Valley. Many, many people know this family. It's the Houston Family Foundation, who have donated $75,000 towards Telethon this evening. Many people know that they were one of the families and that raised our current building back in 2008 and 9. The Houston Family Foundation also was the one that donated the land that this building sits in back at the end of 2020. And so we're very excited that they're helping us through Telethon today to do amazing work with the money that they're giving us for programs and operations and making sure that we can feed the people in need, and then also to be able to stand here in this building that they, again, helped us build.
A very philanthropic family, and they've done a lot for the Valley over the years. In fact, they've got a history with the station group that I'm now with. They used to own the CBS2 brand, and they did, and everybody that works there or worked there at the time always said wonderful things about the Houston family.
Yes, and they still continue on today. Their legacy, is just absolutely an anchor in this community, not just for Find Food Bank, but for many nonprofit organizations throughout this community.
Okay. Now, do we have a tape message from them? I'm trying to look here. We do not. Okay.
They just sent me with good tidings.
Okay, sounds good. That sounds good then. Well, thank you to the Houston Family Foundation, because they're very generous people. We thank them for their support as well. Now, providing relief for families as well, Find Food Bank, it's been serving the community for decades. That is a long time. News Channel 3's Maria Garcia, she's back. The organization reaching a new milestone in service to our valley. Take a look.
Every year, Find Food Bank looks at its economic impact report, and according to the latest numbers, Find Food Bank says it has gone above and beyond its $6 million budget.
It only takes $6 million to distribute $43 million plus worth of value of community services.
With the help of over 100 nonprofit organizations and other community members, Find is able to feed an average of 125,000 people per month.
We can take $1 and turn that into approximately 4 meals.
Find also offers programs for students.
It's not that much of a difficult job, especially if it comes from your heart, that wanting to help the community and wanting to make a change here.
In Indio, Maria Garcia, News Channel 3.
Okay, we're back again with Find CEO Debbie Espinosa, and some familiar faces. Hernan and Katie are here. We're all together now in the same building, the new warehouse. Now, Debbie, we've got, this is where the show gets exciting, because we've got some other really cool donations again. You've got a special announcement here, and this is a different one.
Yeah, and so we just want to be able to, first thank the Impact Through Golf Foundation and the American Express for helping us be one of the capital partners. While it's not attributed to Telethon, they donated last year and announced a $500,000 gift to be able to help us lift these walls. Want to acknowledge the HN and Francis E. Berger Foundation for being a building partner with us too as well in this capital project. And then to also announce one more final gift for the evening. We have a very special gift from longtime volunteers, a husband and wife that wanted to go in anonymous, but to be able to really highlight the need for us to be able to continue to do our work and service, and their belief in making sure that no one should ever starve in this community. They have donated $50,000 tonight in order to help us close out this telethon.
That is impressive. $50,000, and they're special, but they don't want any credit. They don't want to be public, but they just wanted to help the cause.
So again, their time, their talent, their funds, all combined together in order to make sure that no one gets left behind and everyone knows where their next meal is coming from.
That is so awesome. Well, thank you. You're out there, hopefully they're watching tonight. So thank you. And again, you can help at home. The QR code is on your screen, the phone number to call, or go online. You can donate so many ways. In fact, you want to take another look? Let's frame this nice big board one more time, at least here. Look at this, everybody. $234,000, $561. $561. What do you think about this?
Well, I just think it's amazing, and we still have all night long. We're going to go up to 11 o'clock so people can still continue to call in order to be able to help us hit. We're hoping to hit $300,000 tonight. And again, remember, everybody that's calling in tonight, their gift is going to be doubled by the Badovix and their generous donation. So if you give $1,000, it's going to turn into $2,000. For us, we want to say thank you so much to everybody here. You're going to be able to see them here as they pan around, but also really KESQ News Channel 3, the Desert's News Leader, all of you for, again, a very successful 15th annual telethon and all of the support that you've given to us over the years to make sure that this community has food security.
Now, I'm looking at the watch. We've got about 5 or 6 minutes, according to my time. I'm not sure exactly how much time we have. They'll tell me in my ear, Katie, this is your first time doing this. Pretty impressive. $234,000.
I know. We got 300,000 was the record last year, so we have 65,000 to go to beat. I think we can do it. And how easy is it to if everyone just right now, just grab your phone, because you have it. You have your phone on you. You're watching. Take your phone, open up the camera, scan the QR code. It takes 2 seconds, and it is really easy to donate, and we'd really like to beat that 300,000 number.
It's nice to see you, Glenn Miller. You're here, too. Were you upstairs answering phones?
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Been here every year. Fine Food Bank is just a staple of our community, and India's proud to have it in our city.
Yeah. And they do so much good work and are helping so many people.
Absolutely. Okay. We need more help.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here. And again, so many local elected representatives. Supervisor Manuel Perez again. Thank you for being here tonight.
Well, my pleasure.
Yeah, it's great to have you guys here. Debbie, as far as helping people, the phone lines are going to be open until 11 o'clock tonight.
Absolutely. The phone lines will be open until 11 o'clock tonight. The QR code's going to be up. You can donate online. There's everybody here to be able to help you very easily make a donation and to be able to show your support to those people that are food insecure. There's a lot of people that are struggling right now. There's a lot of uncertainty right now, and especially for those that are wondering where they're going to get their next meal from. If we as a community can come together and show them that even during these times we have their back, that's what community is all about, and that is what this Coachella Valley has been all about ever since the day that I arrived here.
Yeah. There's a lot of people behind the camera. Guys, come on in. Come on into the shot. You think there's only a few of us here, but we've got a lot of people that have been a part of the hour tonight. We've hoped that we've inspired you. It's been an inspirational hour. Thank you for being a big part of the community. Fine Food Bank does so much for the community. Thank you, those of you out there who can support the cause tonight. Thank you for being here and joining us for this last hour. Again, phone lines open until 11 o'clock. You're going to be accepting donations, though, all weekend long, right?
We will be accepting donations all weekend long. And so just online, give us a call, leave us a message over the weekend, or use that QR code, whatever it may be to make it easy for you to donate. We are here.
Yeah, and that's important. Ernan, come back in here. I want you to be in the shot here. We don't want to block the numbers, though. We can't block the numbers. So these are big, beautiful numbers here. So, Ernan, you do a lot for this. You report a lot of these stories here at the food bank as well.
Yes, I have, and I'm privileged to do that, to actually see people's faces when the staff from Fine delivers us basket of food, and just you can see the gratitude that they have. So thank you to Fine Food Bank, but also to the public, the community who is always supporting us. And let's be that $300,000 record from last year.
Yeah, I think we can do it, right? Can we do it? I think we can. And Debbie, this has got to make you feel good, because we know that this is the number that we see now, but we know that there's going to be numbers added to this as well.
There will be. There's going to be numbers that are added to it. And remember, everybody, for every dollar that's donated, we can provide up to 4 meals to the community. We do over 20 million pounds of food annually to about 125,000 people on average every month. We stock and supply close to 100 nonprofit organizations, food shelters, local food banks, almost all of them in this community. We want to make sure they're taken care of.
And thank you for being here. Fine Food Bank, the Telethon. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night.
News Channel 3 is now available on any of these streaming services. Watch live and on demand